What's up, everybody? Chillbo back once again. This time we're playing the yard sale version. I only spent $3 on this game. Walking Dead AMC. Of course, you gotta say AMC. You can't just say The Walking Dead. Board game, the best defense. We're not playing the rulebook. Alright, so we're playing Rick, Michonne, Maggie, and Andrea. We got everything set up. I have the setup video that if you missed that, you want to go back and check it out, fine. If not, then just watch it from here. Alright, so we got the first player token is gonna be Rick. I didn't show you the stands last time. I put the standees in. I have them upside down because when I place them on the board, you'll be able to see Rick a little bit better than if he was just standing up like that. Or even like that, you'd never see him. Alright, so Rick is first. So the first thing we do is we have to read the leader's ability. And that is each survivor adds 1 to their combat roll this round. So if and when we're fighting, which I'm sure we will because there's zombies everywhere, we're going to be able to add 1 to everybody's combat roll. Now, am I going to remember all this? The answer is no. So get ready for a fun time. The second thing we do is I'm going to draw 2 event cards for absolutely every player. And I'm not going to constantly read both choices. All we know is that the leader must do both actions. So I'm only going to read the leaders, and then I'm going to read the other guys offset. And you won't see me read them because it's kind of boring. But we got Highway to Hell. He's going to have to do this. If you are at the highway, add 1 walker to the highway. If you're not at the highway, add 1 to 3 walkers to the highway. That black die, of course, shows the 1, 2, or 3. So it's beneficial to go to the highway. That's got to happen for Rick. And also for Rick is Roadkill. If you are at the highway, draw a food card. If you are not at the highway, blah, blah, add 1 to 3 walkers. All right, Rick has got to go to the highway because he has to do both of those cards. So right now, Rick is in charge of placing all the characters on the board. And if you were playing with 4 people, whoever the leader is going to take all these characters and move them around. Right now, they're not on the board. They'll be off the board. Once they're on the board, then they could only move in that kind of pattern. So once they're on the board, they stay on the board. Oh, that's not the highway either. We want to put Rick on the highway like we were saying. I'll move these zombies up here a little bit. All right. All right, so Rick had to go to the highway. There was no way really around that. Now let's see what Michonne picked up. Now again, she gets to choose one of these cards. Always hungry. Add 1 walker to your location for each food you have. And we each have 2 food. And self-sufficient, we got Andrea on there. If you're alone at your location, kill 1 walker at your location. If you're not alone, then we get to add. So we'd like her to be alone if she's going to play this card. Or she could just add 1 walker to the location for each food that she has, which means she's got to add 2 walkers. We're going to like this card better, I think. So we're going to want her to be alone. And that's for Michonne. I'm going to put Michonne. Let's put Michonne in the town. Why not? Now we got Maggie. Maggie's got 2 cards. She's got the town bar. That sounds all right. If you were at the town, draw a food card. If you're not at the town, so she might want to be at the town. So I might move her again. Michonne, let's see. An army medical facility. If you're at the town, draw an ammunition card. Yeah, we want her to go to the town because she could do any one of these 2. So let's put Maggie here in the town. We're going to move... Let's move Michonne to the farm. And we'll see how she fares up there. And finally, we got Andrea. She's got a choice of 2 cards. Empty the shelves. And again, we don't discard one of these now because as the game progresses and goes on, we'll when it's her turn, then she'll be able to, let me focus this in. All right, each survivor at your location draws 3 cards, then puts one of them on the bottom of the deck. Oh, that's nice. That's good. That means we're going to grab two resources. And fresh meat, if you're at the farm, draw a food card. If you're not at the farm, so maybe she should go to the farm. Let's just put her at the farm. Let's see. Nah. Rick is already here. If she comes here, she can help Rick fight because they both have ranged weapons. Ranged weapons actually roll together. I'm going to keep her here at the highway. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. And we could just play one of the other cards. I think everybody's set up and ready to go. So that was Rick setting everyone up and planning out what has to be done. All right, so we have Rick did that. Now Rick is going to go first. Everybody takes their turn first before the other player goes. So Rick's turn, setting everybody up, and now drawing a card from his location. Now Rick has 3 ammo. I don't have to draw a card from my location, but I'm going to, because I could use some more ammo. So let's see what we got. And we got crossbow ammo. And you know what? We have the crossbow. Gain 1 crossbow ammo. And that's perfect because that's exactly the ammo that we have. So now Rick is up to 4 ammo with his crossbow. Now at this point, he could trade items. He's not going to trade any items because he's with Andrea right now. But Andrea's got a handgun. He's got the crossbow. Just going to leave it the way it is. If that's the case, I could actually swap. She could actually give 1 item. He could take 1 item from each other in the highway. I don't know if we're going to do that, though. I'm going to keep Rick with what he's got. That's it. Now, at this point, as I said, you moved. You draw your card. You could trade, which I'm not going to do. And then the final thing is you got to do the event cards. And he has to do both of them because he's the leader. If you're at the highway, draw a food card. So, roadkill, we're at the highway, and we draw a food card. So we go over to the food deck, even though it's not in the highway. And it says here, we gain 1 food. So Rick gains a food. We discard that. And I grab a food. And I put it on Rick. Food is good for healing. And as I said, it's also good from defying your leader's position where he put you, but we don't care. All right, let's play. His second event that he has to do, he's got a highway to hell. You're on a highway to hell. If you are at the highway, and he is, add 1 walker to the highway. So that was the lesser of the 2 evils, I guess. So we get a walker. And we add 1 walker to the highway. Rick's turn is complete. Michonne goes. What is Michonne going to do? Well, now we don't do her leader ability because she's not the leader. So Michonne, she could defy her leader right now, cost the food. She'll spend the food to move somewhere else. But we're not going to do that. Michonne is up here at the farm. She's going to stay at the farm. She gets to draw an ally if she wants. And it says here, a scrounger. Gain 1 ally. Is that what that says? It certainly does. Let's get back here. Gain 1 ally and add 1 ammo to one of your weapons. That's good. So we're going to gain an ally. Got an ally token. We'll give it to her. And she could gain an ammo for one of her weapons. Now, she doesn't have any weapons, but she gains the ammo. Where is the ammo? Here it is. And it just goes off to the side because she could actually trade that with somebody else. I'm going to put that right there. I'll move it back a bit. Okay, here we go. She can't trade with anybody, so she gets to do one of her events. And I think it was add a walker to your location for each food. No, that means, that's 2 walkers. No, I think it was this one we wanted to do. If you're alone at your location, kill 1 walker at your location. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So these 2 cards are just going to go away. She's alone. She gets to kill a walker at her location because that's just, she's self-sufficient. And now her turn is over. Now we're going to go over to Maggie. Maggie is down here at the town. She's going to be able to get a food. So right now I will draw it. Well-stocked shelves. Yeah, this was pretty good. Gain 1 to 3 food, and we got to roll the black die. That's good, actually, because let's see how many we get. Yeah, well, now, of course, see, remember I couldn't roll 1s before. Now I'm going to show you how I can, because we get 1 food. So that's not really a well-stocked shelf. And now Maggie can't trade. There's hardly going to be any trades in this game, but when they come up, I'll let you know. Right now, we got the town bar. If you are at the town, and she draws a food card. Or the other one is if you're at the town, draw an ammunition card. I would rather do the ammunition card because we could pick it up and maybe go give it to somebody else later. Yeah, let's do that. Let me see. Let me think on this. Hold on. All right, just a quick clarification. When Michonne found the scrounger, she gained the ally. She's not allowed to just take an ammo and add it to her weapon because she doesn't have a weapon. So she doesn't get the ammo. So that ammo has been discarded. But in the meantime, Andrea is going to do this. I'm sorry, not Andrea. Maggie, this is her turn. If you're at the town, draw an ammunition card. That's a card, not an ammunition. So this is what she's going to do. She gets an ammo card. Let's see what it is. Now don't forget, she has no weapon either. But she might be able to hold ammunition because of the card. And there's a difference here. Lots of handgun ammo. That's good. Gain 1 to 6 handgun ammo, and it's going to go onto this card. Let's get rid of that. And hey, you know what? I rolled a 6. There is a god. All right, we got 6 of those, 6 handgun ammo, and I could always give that to, it looks like if I can ever meet up with Andrea, she's got the handgun, and give her more of that ammo. Or if Maggie finds a handgun. Now, this can't be used for any other kind of gun. It can't be used for a shotgun. It can't be used for a rifle or whatever. It's only for the handgun. All right, so that was her event. Now we got Andrea, who's here. And she's hanging out with Rick. Andrea gets to draw some ammo. Well, she's got a lot of ammo. So I'm not going to make her draw a card because it's only going to deplete the deck. So forget about that. She's not trading with Rick. And she gets to do her event. Her event is either emptying the shelf, which is, I think we were thinking about doing. Each survivor at your location draws 3 cards. Then puts 1 of them on the bottom of the deck. That's good. Wow. 3 cards. That's pretty good. And that's all ammo anyway. Because we're at the ammo location. This is not going to happen. So we're going to draw 3 cards. Each survivor, that includes her, gets to draw three cards and put one on the bottom of the deck. That's pretty good. So they get to keep 2. So let's see. This is going to be Andrea. Let's see what she could grab. And again, this isn't the greatest either. Shotgun, lots of handgun ammo. That's good. All right, let's get rid of the shotgun for now. We'll put that on the bottom of the deck. And I know she could definitely deal with 2d6 worth of handgun ammo. Let's roll that up and see how much ammo she gets. One card is going to have 1 and the other is going to have 2. Ah, boy, I'll tell you. And it's interchangeable. So, being she has the handgun, now she's got a 1 and a 2 additional. She could always take them off of here and load her gun at any time that she wants, or trade them as she wants. So let's just get the ammo. We got a 2 and a 1. Okay. I think we're going to have to start making some change here already. Okay, I just made change. Because we're running out. Alright, now we have... That was it. It's time for combat. Combat is rather easy. Each zombie has 5 hit points. Period. Any multiple rolls of 5 that I do kills a zombie. So if I roll a 10, I've killed 2 zombies. If I roll an 11... I kill 2 zombies. I got to roll a 15 to kill the 3. Any other is wasted. Whatever zombies are not killed start to deal a point of damage to each of the survivors that are in their location. And if they kill any survivors, or there are no survivors in the location, then they start eating the cards one by one. So let's start off with the easy part first. Here's an easy part. There are 2 zombies up here and there are no survivors, so it doesn't go to the survivors. 2 damage goes to the equipment. So we remove 2 equipment cards and they're out of the game. I'll never see them ever again. It doesn't matter really kind of the order of how we do this, so for no apparent reason, I'm just going to go in this order. Rick is going to shoot. Now, he has to spend, he has to take off an ammo out of his crossbow, so it costs him 1 ammo, but Andrea is going to help him, and she's going to spend 1 ammo. I'll take it off the card that is no longer, it only had the 1 on it, so that's gone. So they're each ready to add their rolls. So they're going to roll these 2 dice, and you thought I forgot. Everybody gets to add 1 to their combat rolls because Rick is involved and he's the leader. Not that he's involved in the fight, just the fact that he's the leader. All right, we're going to have Rick roll. Rick roll. Yeah. And Andrea. Here we go. All right, so 4 and 4 is 8. They could each spend an ally, which I will. And that increases their 8 roll to a 2, which is now 10. And 10 is good because 10 kills 2 zombies. Everybody got it? So that's really Andrea rolling as well. What else can we do? There was nothing else that could be done. Okay, so the zombies now are going to do their damage. There's 2 zombies left. They don't hurt the deck. They go after whatever the characters are here. So they deal 2 damage, but we could split it. So we're going to take a damage each. So that's fine. That's no major deal whatsoever. They're down to 4 because at the end of the round, they're going to be able to heal, which is also good. Okay. Let's go now with Michonne. She's up here. She doesn't have anything to fight with, which was bad, but she already killed a zombie up there, which is good when she got up there. So because she has nothing to fight with, she's going to take 2 damage. And we'll just take it off. 2 damage. That's not at all good. And finally, we got Maggie. Maggie has nothing to fight with. She's got a lot of handgun ammo, but she's got nothing to fight with. She also takes 2 damage. Again, not great. Oops. Okay. That's how the zombies attack back. Now, the thing here is, at the end of the round, which is exactly where we are, everyone can spend 1 food, and only 1 food, each, to heal exactly 1 wound. So Rick's gonna discard a food. He's back up to 5 health. Michonne is gonna discard a food. She's at 4 health, which is fine. Maggie's gonna discard a food. She's got 4 health. And Andrea's gonna discard a food. She's back at 5. So we got Michonne and Maggie are hurting just a little bit more than the others are. And I think it's about time for us to get them together again. All right. We're going to go a little bit quicker now. We're at round 2. That was a round. That's exactly what a round looks like, feels like, and it always is. I'm going to pause the videos when I get my events, but I am going to show you the events for the new lead player. So I got Michonne. She's going to be the new first player. Michonne is going to be the leader. And what her ability says, each survivor may perform one combat die roll during the combat phase this round instead of using some other weapon. So that's good, because now the people that couldn't fight are going to be able to roll at least 1 combat die. This does not add to the group total. That's fine, I understand that. Each survivor may perform a 1 combat die roll during the combat phase this round instead of using some other weapon. Okay. I like it. So we have Michonne and Maggie are actually going to be able to fight some things this round, which is good. And we got to thin out these hordes a little bit. Let's pull out our 2 event cards for Michonne. I'll show you what these are. Highway Wreckage. Let's see how we can focus that in. If you were at the highway and Michonne is not at the highway, draw an equipment card if you are at the highway. If not at the highway, then more walkers are going to show up. Prison Riot. If you're at the prison, add 1 walker to the prison. So far, she could get to the prison and she could get to the highway. So we'll see which one that she's going to wind up doing. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to check out the other things so you guys don't have to sit and watch. You'll just see what I chose. All right, I've thought about it. Michonne is going to stay at the farm, and she's going to move Andrea and Rick, because we want to start to get to the prison, because the prison has got the equipment that we're going to need. And we're going to move Maggie up here as well. Now, I just want to show you one thing I did about 5 seconds ago. I took 2 damage on the prison. I shouldn't have taken any, because this can hold up to 3 before it gets overrun. So nothing happens. It's almost like these guys are outside the wall of the prison. So we're safe there. I put the equipment cards, I shuffled them back in because they didn't take any. I think we're ready to go with Michonne. All right, now don't forget this round. We can perform 1 combat die roll during the combat phase this round instead of using some other weapon. Whatever that really means, I don't know. But we get to roll 1 die without having a weapon. All right, we're at the farm. Michonne goes. She's going to draw she could draw 2 allies, but she's got 3. So I'm gonna say that she's not gonna draw any. And now she has to do her 2 events. Her first event, highway wreckage. Well, she's not at the highway, so if you are not at the highway, add 1 to 3 walkers. And down below, of course it's 3. Why do I always roll high? 1, 2, 3. Oh, goodness. Sorry. That's just me flailing my arms right now. Prison riot. And she's not there either. Let's get it focused in. If you are not at the prison, is the bottom. Add 1 to 3 walkers to the prison. She had 2 very, very unlucky pulls. And 3 walkers go to the prison. Now here's the thing with the prison. Even though there's 5 here, only 2 of them are going to be hurting us. So, this isn't working out at all. That was Michonne's turn. Oh yeah, by the way, they moved all the way up here. We know she went to the prison. We got, it's Maggie's turn. Maggie can draw some equipment, and she's going to. Let's see what she gets, because she doesn't have anything to really fight with. These are thick cards. I don't know if I ever have 2 of them. Silencer. At the start of the combat phase, each round, you may move a walker from your location to an adjacent location. Now, I know we don't have a weapon, but the silencer is okay to use even without owning a weapon. So she could just constantly attract people, but there's really no point at the moment to attract anybody because it's just going to make her life miserable. She can't do that. All right, so that's the end. And yeah, she has to do her event. That's it. Hungry walkers. If there are 5 or fewer walkers in play, no, there are more than that. We got, there's 5 in the prison alone. 6 or more walkers in play, add 1 walker to your location. So, quite simply, this game isn't going to last 2 rounds, let alone 12. Now we have Andrea. Andrea is up. She's up here. She's not going to trade with anyone, anything. No. All right. Yeah, she's not trading. Is she going to grab an ally? She's got 1, but I think she's going to grab 1 because she could use it. A group of survivors gain 1 to 3 allies. That's good. So let's roll this. And I rolled a 3. She gains 3 allies. That's good. That's an extra 3 pips on her dice when she rolls for combat. And finally, we have Rick. Oh, no. We have to do, not Rick yet. We have to do Andrea's distracted walkers. If you were at the prison, she was not. She couldn't get there. Draw a food card. If you're not at the prison, add 1 to 3 walkers to the prison. So the prison is pretty much done with. And so is probably Maggie. And I can't roll less than a 3 when it comes time to play zombies. So we got 3 more at the prison. I think the best thing to do here is to go to season 10. Just end it, go to season 10, and it's over. Wow. Okay, now Rick goes. Rick would like to pull an ally card because he's only down to 1 ally. A kind soul says to gain 1 ally, so we are going to gain exactly 1 ally. Put it on Rick's card. And now Rick has to do the Walker Horde. If you're at the farm, and he is, that's why we did this, draw an ammunition card. That's what he gets. So he gets an ammo card. We draw the card. And the card gives us a lucky find. Gain 1 ammo of any kind. So he has the crossbow. He's going to gain an additional ammo for the crossbow. So he's got 4 ammo now. We are ready for our combat phase, which can't be pretty. Okay, we're going to start off with Michonne because she's the leader, and we'll go. Now, Michonne is going to get to roll 1 die, but she doesn't add it with the ranged weapon people. This is Michonne's bonus. Actually, everybody could do this bonus, but Michonne's going to roll 1 die, and hopefully she gets a 5 or more. She got 5! That's 1 zombie killed. That was good. Michonne, it worked. Now we got Maggie's up. We're going to deal with Maggie. Now, poor Maggie is pretty much done. Yeah, she's done. She could only roll 1 die. So, yeah. And no matter how many allies she spends, she only has 2. She'll never kill 1 zombie. That's going to kill Maggie. Now, as I said, this video was 12 rounds, and this was the harder of the modes. So Maggie, she could ignore 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 zombies. Actually, only 4 kill her. And then the other 2 zombies would take 2 equipment off the pack. But it doesn't really matter because we're standing Maggie on her head, and there's no one else that's going to be able to go, because that is exactly what happens. We have lost the game in the 2nd round because the prison has just become overrun, and again, we're playing on a mode where I don't choose another character. I said I was only going to play it on a mode where it would just be, 1 character and done. Because I have too much information. I know what everybody's events are. In the real game, you could just choose anybody. The events are quiet. And also, on the police cards I'll show you, they also have ulterior motives, which I'm not going to show you what these cards are, but each player at the table will have an ulterior goal that they have to meet. So there's a number of different ways to play this game. As I said, I played it on expert, easy as far as like looking at the events, but expert as far as, listen guys, if one of these people die, that's all it's going to be. There's a couple of things. Listen, I don't review games, but I'm just going to tell you what I liked and I didn't like about it. The rules, I guess, are a little lengthy as far as how to teach the game. Again, they're well written. It's just that there's a lot of them. The book is a little daunting, actually, when you look at it. And then when you actually play the game, it's a lot easier than you thought it was going to be. So this game just pretty much wiped me out real quick, too. So what do I like about it? Well, first of all, I don't like that everybody's got the same amount of hit points. I would think Rick's life, I think he could take a little bit more than, say, Andrea could, and so on and so forth. I think zombies, I think if you roll a little bit more than the 5, like if you rolled a 6, maybe you kill 1 zombie and then you got 1 point on another zombie, and just have that. And the next time you hit him, you only got to get a 4. But I guess it's a little bit more bookkeeping on the table that's going to wind up happening. But listen, it's a fun game. It's fine. You're going to sit down. If your family wants to play it, I don't know if they're into the zombie thing, but it's a co-op game. It's got a lot of really luck on the cards. But again, you're drawing 2 and you're choosing 1. And really, if these cards come out like everything came out for the prison, that kind of like killed me, because there was no way Maggie was going to survive in that prison. And I brought her there thinking, maybe she could do it. But then bing, 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 I keep rolling threes every time zombies have to come out. And lo and behold, you got what? There was 9 zombies in there already. So there was no way Maggie was going to survive that. What else? Look, and as I said, I would have liked to see maybe the comic book art for the game, rather than just having the stills from the TV show. I think that would have gave it a little bit more. You don't want to be right in the TV show. But again, this is what you can't dispute what The Walking Dead has done between the novels and the books and the TV shows and the music, and it's a phenomenon, and it's obviously much more popular than I am, so it knows what it's doing. That's it. As I said, we thought we were going to go 12 rounds, but as you see, this game is punishing. Would I have done anything differently? No, it just happened to be the luck of the dice. And once again, you got to watch out with the luck of the dice, because dice can break you or make you. Most of the time, they break you. And in this case, the dice broke me. So that is it. That is the end of the game. At least you saw a couple of rounds played out to see how not to play. And, am I going to upload this video anyway? You bet. You bet. Of course I'm going to. So that is it. Chillbo is a loser in this game. Thanks for watching. Remember to keep your brain on a treadmill and play more games, but win them too. All right. Bye-bye.